You think you need the gym to get fit, but what you really need is a few good pieces of adjustable equipment. In this video, we're going to be covering the adjustable kettlebells, Steelmace, and Clubbells by ERYX Fitness. Let's first take a look at the adjustable kettlebell by ERYX Fitness. This is a 32 kilo kettlebell going from 12 kilos all the way up to 32 kilos in 1 kilo increments. So an absolutely incredible versatility, and you can basically grab 19 kettlebells in one for the fraction of the cost. So this is a competition style kettlebell. To adjust the weight is very simple. It comes with a couple of tools which are included in the box. The lower shell weighs 4 kilos. You get 3 2 kilo plates, 2 3 kilo plates, and 2 4 kilo plates. The upper shell itself weighs 8 kilos. So even if you want to use the kettlebell like this, it actually works absolutely fine. You can do most exercises and movements even with the lower shell open. For safety reasons, of course, it's better to attach the lower shell on. But if you actually wanted to use an 8 kilo kettlebell, you can pretty much do all exercises with this, as it doesn't really interfere with the wrist's position. The best thing about adjustable kettlebell is that it saves space, money, and time, and so you can take these anywhere, anytime, so that there is no excuses to not get your fitness in. You hear a lot of arguments online that you can't train your body well with kettlebells, and that's simply not true. Because what it comes down to, if you actually want to train your body efficiently and well, you need to understand progressive overload principles. And this adjustable kettlebell allows you to do all of that in one. You can pretty much do all conventional exercises from squats, deadlifts, rows, shoulder presses, pretty much anything that you can imagine. You can do all conventional and unconventional exercises with kettlebells. An incredible tool to take your fitness anywhere, anytime. When you know your weight that you want to use with a kettlebell, just make sure that you tighten the bolts and screws nicely and safely, so the lower shell doesn't become unattached during the actual training. Since I like to take my fitness outdoors, these adjustable kettlebells are an absolute game changer because it allows me to do conventional and unconventional work. So it allows me to keep on building muscle and functionality at the same time. If those are important to you, these tools are an absolutely incredible investment because they save so much space and they're very, very convenient to carry around. So now we're going to have a look at ERYX Fitness Adjustable Kettlebell and Steelmace. We know that conventional work is important when it comes to building our body, but what's equally as important is to build the functionality of our body, and this is where Steelmace and Clubbells come in. Huge piece which is actually missing from conventional training itself is actually rotational movement training, and that is actually what all of these tools actually supply our body, because it allows our body to move in a natural and free range way, the way that it was designed to. The beautiful thing about the Clubbell and the Steelmace is they both come with the same adjustable weights on the bottom. So if you decide to get both of them, you can actually make a very, very heavy Steelmace or Clubbells by attaching the weights all on one. But the Clubbell itself goes from 6 kilos to 16 kilos, and we have the few increments here. So we have the 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilo, and 4 kilo increment, with the base being the difference in the weight between the Clubbell and the Steelmace. Of course, the Clubbell is a little bit shorter and is designed more for one-hand work, whereas the Steelmace itself has a way longer handle designed more for swinging with 2 arms. Of course, as we know, Steelmaces and Clubbells are designed more for unconventional work, right? And for building that stability, mobility, functionality in the human body. You can build incredible functional muscle as well at the same time. And this is the beauty about having different weights, because you can actually meet your body where it's at. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced lifter when it comes to Steelmaces and Clubbells, the adjustable Clubbell and Steelmace by ERYX Fitness is an incredible opportunity for you to take your fitness to the next level. For all of the equipment that we actually covered today, you will be able to find the links in the description below, as well with a discount code for you guys to grab these incredible tools at an incredible price. If you guys have any specific questions or anything that you would like me to cover in terms of Clubbells, Steelmaces, and kettlebells, definitely leave them in the description below, and I would love to be able to help you out.